Lab 1 is basically introduction to Keel, how we are going to generate the hex file in Keel, and then how we are going to make circuit diagram in Proteus and actually check our code, okay, whether it's working how we designed it or not. Okay, so there are a few steps which will be involved in every microcontroller lab that we will be performing. So the first will be writing code, okay, in either assembly or C, that's your choice. So we will write code in Keel, and from Keel we will generate a hex file in using the compiler Keel. A hex file is the file that we will be actually burning to the into the IC, or which we will be using in Proteus as well, because assembly language, as you know, is a higher level language and it is only for our understanding. So we'll have to convert it into a binary in a hex file, which will be ones and zeros, okay, which is understood by the microcontroller. So the hex file is the main file that we are after, okay, and this will be used for our programming, okay, and burning into the IC if we are talking about the hardware. G, then we will have to verify the code and our circuit in Proteus. We will check whether the Proteus in the Proteus, whether the circuit is and the code is working how we programmed it. If there are some problems, then we will go back again to our program, make some changes, and we can come back and again fix that. And then the final step, the last step, is burning the code into the IC using the burner. This is for the hardware part, since we are not actually burning the IC this time around. So we will be burning the code in Proteus. So you will have to load the hex file. And the final step is the making the actual hardware circuit. So we won't be doing that as well. Okay, so we will actually stick to here burning the code, and this burning will also be in Proteus. So we're not going to burn our program in a hardware IC. Okay, ji. So these are the steps that will be followed for every lab.